get a job at Trader Joe's. Get those discounts, boo. You know? So, like, comment, subscribe. Like.
We are doing thing, cause you know, say me no love chat. Press them well firm, plus the ass well fat. Dash, you're damn hot, roll like a race shot. Waistline small, me I wonder where you get that. Me not have no time for your waist, girl, come over my place. Let me tell you this straight way, girl.
Hi guys, it's Naya. Today's video is going to be about my skincare journey. And I know I already did a video about my skincare routine, but I didn't tell you guys the whole journey that it took me to get to where I am today. So basically all throughout high school I had really clear, almost perfect to me skin. I really wasn't complaining. I didn't really have any acne. And then I remember this so clearly. It was like, I went to 3 proms. So it was the first prom I went to. I was a junior, and it was like June. It was like May. Junior year in high school. And I got this one pimple that was like right here, like right here. And it was not your regular pimple. Like, it was like this hard, ugly, it wasn't a pimple, like I couldn't pop it. It was just like it was big. And then, so I'm so used to just getting the little tiny ones and just like, you know, popping it, putting tea tree oil on it or whatever and going about my day. This one wasn't poppable. It was like, But anyways, so I figured out later on in life that it was a cystic pimple, and that's the reason why it was what it was. And a cystic pimple, I'm probably going to butcher this, so I'll include the real definition, but it's not surface based. It's kind of like under your skin. It's coming from within. It's not coming from the outer, like if you were to like put something dirty on your face. It's coming from body acid, and you know what I'm talking about. I'll look it up though. But it was a cystic pimple, and that's the reason why I couldn't pop it. And it was just so ugly. And I was like, of course this would happen to me right before prom, right before da-da-da. So I tried my hardest to pop it. Don't pop cystic acne. It'll go away on its own eventually, but popping it, because it's not, no pus is there. It's only gonna aggravate it. It's only gonna make it bigger. It's only gonna make it hurt more. It's only gonna leave a big scar. And when I mean there was a big scar, like I can insert pictures. Because for a long time after that, I had the biggest scar on my face. Okay, so it's that scar on my cheek, right under my eye. That little black dot that just would never go away. It was a cystic pimple, it was cystic acne. I had cystic acne on my face. And I didn't know what to do to get rid of it. So with that story being said, I popped it, and I kept popping it until like it was nothing. It was just blood, it was no pus. But then it was a scab because I basically damaged my face, and then it was a scar. And so for prom, I just put makeup over it because it was flat at the time. Like it was like, you know, whatever. So I kept getting more. And this was weird to me because I never get acne. Like I never got acne. And I kept getting more. And they were just like mostly on my cheeks. Like I had a lot of cystic pimples on my cheeks. But this was the summer going into senior year. And you know, senior year, you supposed to glow up. You supposed to glow. You supposed to be back like, but no, I came back like not cute. And I never wore makeup ever. Like I used to put on like the little cheap 1-cent eyeliners and mascara, and that's it. I would never put on foundation, anything. So I didn't know how to cover it up. And even when you cover up acne with makeup, it's ugly. Like it's not cute. You know the chocolate bar? You know I have chocolate bars. How it like your brown skin, but you have like the little crunchy stuff under your face. I was crunchy. I was crunchy. I was crunchy. I was dealing with it all throughout the summer going into senior year. I was dealing with it during senior year all the way up until about, I want to say maybe November or like late October. I hated my skin. Like, I was putting on makeup every day. Not only was I putting on makeup every day, but I was putting on crap loads of makeup. Not only was I putting on crap loads of makeup, but it looked bad because I had no experience. I started the first day of school senior year. Not only that, but it just was like I couldn't fall asleep in class because then my makeup would get smudged and then I would be I don't know, it was just a lot. So my mom, who thinks she knows everything, told me that it was just hormonal. It was the stuff I was using. It was the products. I was doing too much. I'm a child. Teenagers break out. Blah, 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 blah. But I know, like, I didn't know what it was, but I knew that wasn't it. Like, I was able to wash my face with anything. Like, things would irritate my face, but nothing would give me cystic acne. Like, things would make me break out, but nothing would give me acne. Like, acne. So she took me to a naturopathic doctor. Now, this is a sidebar, SB. My mom doesn't really believe in dermatologists and all that stuff. She believes that everything that happens with your body comes from within. So she brought me to a naturopathic doctor. I never once went to a dermatologist, not one time. And the naturopathic doctor sent me to Quest Lab. If you guys know what that is, that's just where they draw your blood and test it for everything. She was testing for allergies. She thought that I was breaking out because of things that I was eating or things that was in a laundry detergent or like things that I was, like something I was allergic to. So she tested me for a whole bunch of allergies and I came back that I was allergic to gluten, which is yeast, wheat, whey, anything that rises, anything bread, burgers, anything cookie, anything, everything. Those things. And then dairy. Now, I'm not really I'm not lactose intolerant. Like, it doesn't really mess up my stomach. My mom's lactose intolerant. It doesn't really mess up my stomach, but it does give me a textured look to my face. And I know this because as soon as I cut out those things, my skin was clear. Now, I don't mean perfect, and I don't mean free of scars, but as for texture and smoothness and everything, my skin was... Girl, my skin was doing the thing. It was doing all of it, everything. It was giving me life. And it just made my makeup application better. It just made the way I felt better. I was able to touch my face. I was able to not wear makeup. I was able to do everything I wanted to do. So, I cut out all those things cold turkey. Like, when my mom started buying everything gluten-free. I had gluten-free bread. I had gluten-free cookies. I had gluten-free this. I had almond milk. My mom was making gluten-free, dairy-free macaroni and cheese with gluten-free noodles and dairy-free goat cheese. And it was just, my mom was a big support system throughout all of this because she felt bad because she knew how badly this was affecting me. And, yeah, so I did all that. And then my doctor also prescribed me a crap ton of vitamins. I was also so I didn't take any antibiotics. I didn't do anything topical. Everything that I did, like, I didn't do any topical antibiotics. I did, like, wash my face every day. But everything that I did to help, I believe, was vitamins. So I took vitamin D, vitamin A, NAC, fem rebalancers, just in case it was my hormones. I took calcium pills because I couldn't drink milk or eat yogurt or get any of my daily calcium. I took cod liver oil pills or fish oil pills. I took turmeric, which is like this really great like powder that's good for everything. I did face masks with honey and turmeric. Now, if you do that, you can look that up on YouTube because there's a whole bunch of YouTube videos on that. It's messy and it stains. It's like curry. Like, it's like curry colored. So if you get it on anything that you get it on is going to be curry colored. Like, curry. So I used to do the turmeric and honey face mask, and then I would like forget to wash it out of my like hairline and stuff, and I would have curry colored pillowcases. And it was gross because curry doesn't come out, it stains forever. But my fingernails were curry. Everything was gross. But anyways, like I took so many vitamins. I was taking about 8 vitamins a day, like 2 at night of each vitamin, and then 2 in the morning, 2 at night of each vitamin, and then I was taking like a spoonful of fish oil every morning. And then on top of that, I was drinking gallons and gallons and gallons of water a day. Like water helps. And whenever I get a breakout, if I just go well, not even that. Let me not say that. If I drink anything other but water, my face breaks out. So in my refrigerator is no Minute Maid, it's no Tropicana, it's no Very Berry Blueberry Punch. It's nothing with high fructose corn syrup. We all drink organic lemonade, organic iced tea, and water. And I drink a lot of cranberry juice too because I love cranberry juice. My acne stopped. My face wasn't clear, my acne stopped, and as time went on, my face started to clear up. So then I started doing the topical things that I showed you in my in my morning time skincare routine. I started washing with Burt's Bees every day. I started using the apricot scrub. I started scrubbing. I tried African black soap. I'm not gonna say that it worked for me because it kind of dried out my skin really, really bad. I tried shea butter as a moisturizer. That only works for me in the winter. Like in the summer, I cannot. My face is way too oily. Coconut oil is way too oily for my face. I used almond oil, which worked great. I still use almond oil. Sweet almond oil, organic sweet almond oil. I use on my face is natural. Like I really won't reach for like those things that have peroxides and acids and stuff like that because I really just feel like the natural way is the best way. I do honey mask, honey and lemon, honey and cinnamon. Aloe vera is good for acne scars, and I also used cocoa butter. My doctor told me that cocoa butter might be a little bit too, what's that word when they clog your pores? Comedogenic. I'm not gonna try, but my doctor told me that cocoa butter might clog my pores, so I only use cocoa butter for a very short period of time. It is very oily, so I would only use it in the winter. But this is all senior year, all the way by April, May, I wasn't wearing makeup to school anymore, and my skin wasn't perfect, but people were like, "Naya, do you have a makeup?" And I was like, "No," and they were like, "Girl, I can tell you look great." Like my friends really knew how important it was to me. Like my friends even knew like, "Oh, now I can't eat gluten. Let's factor that in. Let's go to a place that has gluten-free options." Or my friends were, I have great friends, and I still have great friends. I love them. And even to this day, my friends are like, "Can you eat that? Is it gluten-free?" Because I'll be reaching for cookies sometimes. I'll be reaching. But they tell me, and I take one bite and then take it away. And that's what friends are for, and my friends love me. And my mom even made gluten-free fried chicken last night. Yes, you can fry chicken in gluten-free flour. Flour is not like yeast flour and like wheat. It's not essential. It's not necessary. It doesn't matter. You can go without it. You can do without it. And I've been doing without it since last year, and I'm fine. I think my skin is as good as it's ever gonna get, honestly. And I'm gonna continue to do everything I do, and I'm gonna continue to stay away from gluten and dairy because I did come a long way. But my skincare routine isn't what cleared my skin. It's what helped me maintain and better my skin. Cutting out those couple of food items and taking those vitamins is what cleared my skin and got rid of my acne. I don't want to confuse anyone. I might have confused some people in my morning time skincare routine, but though it's really important that your diet and your supplements, like your vitamins, your everything is factored into your skin. Drinking water is factored in, like not drinking Pepsi, Coke, Sprite, not using things that are too harsh, not using things, if something burns your skin, like ow, it's not working, it's burning. Like if you're setting your hand on fire, it's not helping, it's burning. That might have been a bad analogy. Comparison. That might have been bad, but it's burning. It burns. So don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't. And if you don't want to cut out gluten all the way, just do it with they have gluten-free bread. They have gluten-free bagels. The Cheesecake Factory has gluten-free burgers. boy, those burgers are blazing. You don't have to go cold turkey. You don't have to cut out everything, but if you can limit it, you should, because it's really going to improve in your face. And I believe that everyone should try it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.